everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Tasha and I am back today to do the Booktube Newbie Challenge. I've had a couple of people say that they would like to see me do this tag. I also thought it would be a good way to, another good way to introduce myself to help y'all get to know me a little bit better. So I figured why not, I'd go ahead and do it. And yeah, so let's get to it. This tag was created by Brenda C. I'm not sure if she's still on YouTube or not, but let's go for it. First question is, I'm reading them on my tablet. Why did you start your channel? I started my channel because as we all know, I love to read. I love books. I love to talk about books. I do have a few friends that in my real life that love to read and talk about books as well. But I've been following Booktube for a few years now, and I like the community. I like that everyone has the same interests as I do. I wanted to create the channel so I could have more people to talk to about books, to interact and be a part of that bookish community, and have more people to talk to about books. What are some fun and unique things you'll bring to YouTube? This is a hard question, and I actually sat for a long time trying to think of something that I would consider unique that I would be bringing to my channel. Starting out, I don't really know. I feel like possibly maybe the type of books I like to read. I know that there are some series that I like that you don't really hear about very often on YouTube, and so I feel like I could bring that. I know that there were a few things that, if you look on Booktube, sometimes you may not see that. So starting out though, I just kind of want to do, book tags, recommendation videos. So I feel like that may be what I could bring to my channel a little bit. Some of my reading style maybe. I also feel like there should be more people on Booktube that like to read and talk about romance books, all different kinds of romance books. So I guess that's what I would say I would bring to my channel. Third question, what are you most excited about for your YouTube channel? This kind of goes back to like question one. Basically the community, people to talk to interact with that enjoy books as much as I do. I really look forward to being able to talk to people and interact and meet new people that have the same interests and hobbies that I do. Number 4, why do you love reading? Well, as we all know, we all probably have our own reasons. I like reading because it's a good escape. It's good for the imagination, you have your normal day where you work and, raise your kids and everything, and I just feel like reading kind of gives you that little escape into a whole nother realm, where you can, live other lives, or, okay, I wouldn't, maybe not live other lives, but you guys on Booktube completely understand what I'm saying. Number 5, what book or book series got you into reading? So when I was thinking about this question, when I was a kid, I would say probably the Boxcar Children books and Nancy Drew. Those I absolutely loved when I was a kid. Then I went through a phase where I didn't read for many years, until I was actually an adult. I had a problem when I would read, I wouldn't really comprehend what I read, so I would have to read the same sentence or same chapter over and over, and it just became more of a hassle than anything. So I just basically gave up on reading for a long time. Then one year, as probably almost everybody that I have seen on here have said, one of my best friends had talked me into trying the Twilight series. I would not read it for the longest time. I think she tried for probably a year or two to get me to read it, and I just wouldn't do it because I didn't like to read. I didn't enjoy reading. So finally I gave in and I said, fine. So I sit down and read it. I was instantly hooked. I went through the entire series in about a month's time. Then I was like, okay, well, maybe I found a series that I like. So I found other series that were, about vampires and paranormal and stuff. So I'd actually read the House of Night series by PC Cast and fell in love with those. And then I started going and looking for more YA paranormal genre, not genres, but book series. And it just took off from there. And for several years, I pretty much stuck with that until about a year or two ago. Me and some friends decided we were going to create a little book club just between, a group of us. I think it was probably about 10 people. And we would each pick a different book each month, and then we would all read it. And that kind of brought me out of my comfort zone. That got me to reading stuff that I would have never thought about. And now here I am. I love basically everything. I don't really care for sci-fi that much. I'm not a huge fantasy reader. But yeah, I mean, that's where I am today. Book 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? Probably, how do you come up with all your creative ideas? I see so many ideas and things that people do on Booktube, and I'm just like, I would have never thought about that. And even now that I've created my own YouTube channel, I sit here and I'm thinking, okay, so I'll start out doing tags, maybe some TBRs, some wrap-ups, and then I'm like, but where do I go from there? And so I start searching YouTube for some ideas and stuff. But basically, I guess that would probably be is how do you come up with all of the creative ideas that they come up with on YouTube? And then the last and final question, question 7. What challenges do you think starting a YouTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? This right here, sitting in front of a camera, talking to myself or talking to you guys on camera, filming myself and putting myself out there for the entire world to see. This is super nerve-wracking for me, super awkward, and I don't really like to see myself in videos anyway. So this is probably going to be the biggest thing that I have to overcome. So that was the Booktube Newbie Challenge. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about me. If you have any questions for me that you would like to know, just ask them down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to talk with any of you guys. If there's any other tags that you would like me to do, that you would like to see me do, or that you would like to recommend, also leave those down in the comments, because I mean, second video, I'm going to be looking for more ideas of things to do. And yeah, I can't wait to get to talk to you guys down in the comments. And I guess that's about it for today. If you like this video, or if you kind of would like to see what I end up posting in the future, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, so that way you can see what kind of videos I end up posting in the future. Also, like this video, help me out a little bit there, and definitely leave comments down below. I am really looking forward to being able to communicate with all of y'all. So with that being said, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.